Hey, Andy here from builderhottub.com. In this video, we're going to catch up with Francisco and see how he's getting on with his DIY hot tub. Let's go ahead and take a look. So in this video, we're going to look at day 8 of Francisco's build. Now, Francisco is in a huge hurry to finish his hot tub. He has limited time because he travels a lot with work. So when you can hear his frustrations about how things in this video are not going quite as fast as he would like, it's because he's now got several weeks of business travel coming up, so he won't be able to do any more on the tub itself until January. The other thing to note, and he does mention this in this video, is that hot tub pipes are all imperial. So they all come in inches, and for example, a 1.5 inch pipe, as you will see, is not the same as a 50mm pipe. Likewise, 2-inch pipe is not the same as the 63mm equivalent. So when you're building your hot tub, make sure that you do have the right pipe. As you will see, Francisco has a weird and wonderful way, which is actually perfect for making the pipe fit. He's warming it up and that works nicely. And he's also using some adapters, which are metric to imperial adapters. So this is a way round if you can't find locally that imperial pipe. So having said that, Francisco, over to you.
Hello Andy and everyone else watching this. This is the end of day number 8 of this build, and it's been quite frustrating the past few days. I thought we were going to be able to finish all the piping within a day, but just the forms alone takes so much work. So let me tell you where we are right now. A bunch of learnings with the gunite and piping in general. So first off, I was working on this conduit right here, which is going to be for the spa pack control that's already in place. And then I was working on the one for the LED light and made a mistake here. I cut the pipe and the wire. The reason I had the wire in there at the beginning was I chose a conduit that's just way too thin. So I'm gonna have to replace that tomorrow with a thicker one so I can put the conduit in place and then wire it. We have the drains. These drains will serve for the fire pit circuit, and these larger ones are the ones for the pump. You can see at the bottom as well, there's 4 entries of PPR. Those come from the fire pit. Having those 4 entries will allow me to essentially slow the flow of water as it comes into the tub on each of the pipes. So if we do see a surge in temperature, you're not going to get a jet of water, just a slow one on your feet, right? This pipe right here is a circuit that comes in from the pit as well. So you can see we have most of the forms, the outer forms in place. This was a lot of work. The biggest problem was the reduced space that we have here. You can see here this little work of art. We had nowhere to lock this side of the form, so one of the guys here managed to put this together, but this guy is just not going anywhere. Beyond that, we've been cutting and sanding a lot of the pipes. This creates a lot of dust, and I'm no expert, but I'm betting this is pretty toxic, so we've been wearing a mask most of the day. I'm using the miter saw to cut the PVCs. You might call it an overkill, but when you have to cut hundreds of them, it really makes for good quality work. You can see here a few guides that I have here. I had to get these adapters. I haven't talked about this yet, but essentially the guides are all in imperial system, while the pipes that I can get locally are all in metric systems. So there are some slight differences. That's been kind of annoying to work with. What else do we have? So you can see we have the panels here with the piping. We're doing this. These panels are the internal ones, right? The actual guide bodies are going to go about 20 centimeters away from this. But the reason we're doing this is that we want to make sure that the holes in the panels fit perfectly with the whole piping. So next up is to put this panel in place, tie up the ganites, and then include the 75 millimeter pipes or 2.5 inch pipes that actually go into the tub. So one of the panels is ready, and there's another one that it's kind of halfway. I was doing this by myself. I would not recommend that. It's tricky. You can see that these two pipes right here are kind of bent in that way, that direction. So that third gunite on the right is misaligned. Probably going to have to cut those and redo them. So yes, definitely recommend you do it between two people. This one it was about 3 hours work, 2 people. This is the first 2 guides that I put together, and immediately one lesson there is that you can see the T's here come together pretty tight. So we can't really, I don't think it's a good idea to do it for the whole circuit. This was going to be there already because it's already done really. But for the rest, we're doing something different. What else? One of the things I had to work around, I had to find a workaround for, is the 50 millimeter pipes don't fit exactly on the 1.5 inch portion of the gunite bodies. So what I've been doing is heating them up with a heat gun. That's the cheapest one I could find. You don't really need something very fancy. Heat it up 2 or 3 minutes, fit it into the pipe, and let it cool. So this is where we are. I'm a bit disappointed. I was hoping we would actually be pouring concrete today. Then I thought it was going to be tomorrow, but it looks like we're only going to have Friday for this, and that's all the time that I have till early January. So it looks like this is going to have to be put on hold. I don't know. We'll see in the next video. Cheers, Andy. Thanks, everyone.
Francisco, the build is looking fantastic. Thanks ever so much for the update. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. If you've liked this video, please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. See you on the next video.